Good day, everyone. I am Carolina Piento from BSN2C of University of Rizal System Taytay Campus, and we will be discussing the evolution of technology, a journey by Jim Al-Khalili. So, introduction. Information is presented as a fundamental and complex concept existing everywhere and being exchanged constantly. So, information exists in the words we speak, the messages we send, and the books we read, and even in the natural processes of the universe. So, understanding and controlling information has been one of the greatest challenges in science and human development. So, throughout history, humans have created different tools and systems to manage information more effectively. From the invention of writing thousands of years ago to the creations of modern computers and digital communication. So, in this presentation, we will examine several major milestones in the evolution of information technology. So, this includes the inventions of writing, the Jacquard loom, and the programmable machines, the electric telegraph and Morse code, the development of modern computing through Alan Turing, and finally, the revolutionary work of Claude Shannon and information theory. So, the dawn of information technology, writing. This is developed over 5,000 years ago and is considered humanity's most transformative and disruptive technology. So, at first, mm, before writing existed, knowledge could only be passed from person to person. So, through speech and memory. This meant that information could be easily forgotten, altered, or also lost over time. But writing changed all of that. So, from the first time information could exist outside the human brain, so ideas could now be recorded and preserved for future generations. So, the earliest known writing system appeared in ancient Mesopotamia, created by the Sumerians. So they used clay tablets and simple symbols to represent objects and ideas. So at first, these symbols were pictograms. So meaning they look like objects that they represent. For example, is the drawing of grain that could represent the food or crops. Uh, but however, the real breakthrough happened when these symbols began to represent sounds instead of just objects. So this allowed people to combine symbols and create words, sentences, and complex ideas. So this development also made reading incredibly powerful because it allowed humans to express almost anything they could imagine. So writing can also allow information to travel through time, where messages created thousands of years ago can still be read today. An example that was mentioned in the video documentary is the message of King Ornanum, which was inscribed on a temple foundation to communicate with future generations. So, this shows how writing became humanity's first technology for long-term information storage. So, du- during the late 1800s, this period is where new machines began transforming industries and manufacturing. Mm, And one of the remarkable inventions during this time was the Jacquard loom, created by Joseph Marie Jacquard in 1804. So, so the Jacquard loom, it was a weaving machine used to create complex patterns in fabric. What made it revolutionary was that it could be programmed using pu- punch cards. So these punch cards contain the holes arranged in specific patterns. Each hole or blank space represented a instruction that controlled how the threads would be lifted or lowered during weaving. So in simple terms, the punch card told the machine exactly how to create a specific design. So this invention demonstrated the powerful concept of information could be abstracted and represented using simple symbols. So a hole in a card might seem simple, but when there are many of these symbols are combined, they can represent very complex patterns. So this idea eventually influenced the early computer's design, where the punch card system used in the Jacquard loom later inspired the data storage and programming methods in the early computers. So now let's go to the electric graph. So before telecommunication, messages could only travel as fast as physical objects. So, meaning the messages that had been physically transported by messengers, horses, ships, or other means of travels could take days, weeks, or even months to get to the receiver or the receiving end. And the role of electricity mm, is of the discovery and understanding of electricity offered a new fast medium for transmitting information. So everything changed with the discovery of and application of electricity. This is where the scientists that realized that electrical signals could travel almost instantly through wires. However, in the earlier attempts to use electricity for communication were complicated and inefficient. So one so the earlier the earlier attempts to use the electricity for communication faced the problem of sending complex messages with simple signals. So mm, mm, this is one early system created by Sault Ste. Marie used electrical currents to produce bubbles in liquids that represented letters. While creative, while creative, it was slow and difficult to use. So this is where the Morse code was created. It was developed by Samuel Morse and Alfred Vail in the 1840s. A simple and efficient code using combination of short and long passes of electrical currents. So the Morse code developed a simple coding system that can be used short can use short and long electrical pulses, which is also known as dots and dashes. Each combination represented a letter of the alphabet. For example, the letter E had the shortest code because it appears most frequently in English. This also allowed messages to transmit quickly through electrical signals. The electrical telegraph made information lighter and faster. So instead of traveling physically, messages could now travel as as electricity. So this innovation created the first global communication network and laid the foundation of modern information age. So Maxwell's demon and the nature of information. So hmm, James Clerk Maxwell, a 19th century physicist who studied the thermodynamics, where heat and molecule motions, where Maxwell understood heat as the motions of molecules. Hotter objects have faster moving molecules. So in the 19th century, physicist James Clerk Maxwell introduced a thought experiment that explored the relationship between information and energy. And so Maxwell studied thermodynamics, which deals with heat, energy, and molecular motions. He understood that heat is essentially the movement of molecules. When molecules move faster, the temperature is higher. So Maxwell imagined. So in the thought, in this thought, Maxwell imagined a tiny demon controlling a door between two chambers of gas, where the Timon observes the molecules and selectively allows faster molecules to move to one side and slower molecules to move to the other. So this would create a temperature difference between the two chambers without using energy. However, this idea appeared to violate the second law of thermodynamics, which states that disorder or entropy also always increases in the closed system. So the thought experiment raises an important question. Could information itself be used to create order? Where later scientists realized that the demon would need memory to store information about the molecules. So eventually, the demon would need to erase information from memory to continue working. So this erasure requires energy, which stores the balance required by the law of physics. So this discovery revealed a deep connection between information, energy, and physical reality. So Alan Turing and the universal computer. So the Turing machine in 1936. This is Turing's concept of universal computer emerged from his work of foundation of mathematical logic and computable numbers. So at this time, the word computer actually referred to a person who performed calculations manually. Turing studied how humans perform calculations and realized that the process followed specific rules. He proposed that a machine could perform these calculations automatically by following simple instructions. Mm, He also his theoretical machine also used a tape a tape divided into sections that stored symbols. So these symbols represented both data and instructions. So the machine would read the symbols, modify them, and move along the tape according to the program rules. So the most revolutionary idea was that single machine could perform many different tasks simply by changing instructions. So this idea led to the development of the modern computers. So today's computers follow the same fundamental concepts. The hardware remains the same, but the software or program determines what the computer does. This allows computers to perform a wide range of tasks such as communication, stimulations, entertainment, and specific research. So, next is that we have Claude Shannon and information theory. So, Claude Shannon is a mathematician and engineer who developed a revolutionary theory of communication. So, in the 1948, he published a groundbreaking paper called A Mathematical Theory of Communication. So, This work it was created to the foundation of the modern information theory and communication networks. Shannon introduced a way to measure information mathematically. He showed that the amount of information in a message depends on how unexpected the message is. If a message is so predictable, it contains less information, but if it is surprising, it contains more information. So Shannon also introduced the concept of the bit, which stands for binary digit. A binary a bit is the smallest unit of information and can represent two states, such as on or off, yes or no, one or two. Shannon demonstrated that any form of communication, such as text, images, sounds, or video, could be converted into a sequence of bits. So, this discovery made it possible for computers to store and transmit all types of information digitally. So, the future of information. Information can be stored and physically system, from stone to clay to electricity and light. So now let us talk about the information can actually be stored in many different physical systems. In the past, humans used materials such as stone and clay tablets to preserve information, important records, and messages. So these materials allowed information to survive for thousands of years. And as technology progressed, new forms of storage were developed. Information could then be stored on paper, ma- magnetic tablets, electronic devices, and modern digital storage systems. So today's information can also travel extremely fast to electricity and light, which allows us to send messages, videos, and data across the world almost instantly through the internet. So, scientists are exploring new ways to manipulate information using data and quantum particles, potentially ushering in a new information age. So, as soon scientists are now exploring even more advanced ways of storing and processing information. Some researchers are studying how DNA molecules can store massive amounts of data because DNA is extremely compact and efficient. Another exciting field is quantum technology, where scientists use quantum particles to process information in ways that uh, are much faster and more powerful than traditional computers. So these innovations could lead to a new information age where technology becomes even more advanced and capable than what we have today. And another is the information, through seemingly ethereal, must be embodied in a physical system. So, although information sometimes seems abstract or intangible, it actually cannot exist on its own. Information must always be stored or represented in a physical system. For example, information can exist as ink on paper, electrical signals in computers, light signals in fibers, optic cables, or magnetic patterns on hard drives. And in every aspect of physical universe can be thought of as a canvas for building beauty, structure, and other mm, thorough information. Creating an order of information has an inescapable cost, just like creating physical order. So this means that information is closely connected to the laws of physics and physical universe. So in fact, scientists believe that every part of physical universe can act as a canvas for information. Through in through information, humans are able to create, organize, structure, and meaning in the world around us. However, mm, this idea, mm, however, creating order in information always comes with a cost. Just like organizing physical objects requires effort and energy. Organizing information also requires energy and physical processes. So this idea shows how information is not just something we communicate. It is deeply connected to energy, physics, and the structure the universe itself. So understanding this relationship helps scientists explore new technologies and better understand how the universe works. So, conclusion: the evolution of information technology is a story of human creativity and scientific discovery. So, from the invention of writing in ancient civilizations to the development of computers and digital communication, each breakthrough has expanded humanity's ability to store, process, and share knowledge. The Jahor loom showed that machines can follow instructions. The telegraph allows information to travel instantly across great distances. Maxwell's work revealed the connection between information and physics. Alan Turing developed the concept of programmable computers, and Claude Shannon created the mathematical foundation of digital communication. So together, this innovations shape the modern information age. As technology continues to evolve, our understanding of information will continue to deepen. New discoveries may transform the way we communicate, compute, and understand the universe. So, the story of information is still unfolding, and the future holds limitless possibilities. So, that's all, and thank you for listening.